Colorado Avalanche, they've made some moves.
They have.
They've picked up some players.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Robert Haig, is that their big pickup of the deadline here?
That's one of them. One of three, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm just actually calling up a. This was something that someone put on my website about the trashing me and stuff.
Oh yeah. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I wrote about women's hockey, something about women's hockey, and the guy wrote headline: Ken Campbell sucks. Ken Campbell is always eager to grovel for politically correct causes. Poor writer, an even lesser man.
You know what I love about it though? It's like on one hand you're groveling too much for politically correct causes, and on the other hand you're not.
Yeah,
you're not correct. It's so like that joke. Did you ever watch Parks and Rec? Surely you watched Parks and Rec.
Let's not go down a rabbit hole, but I did not watch it. I watched a couple of episodes and I didn't think it was that funny, to be honest with you. So
really? Because you're a fan of The Office, so
yeah.
You should have started season 2. Anyways, whatever. We'll leave Parks and Rec right there.
Okay.
But
anyways, Colorado Avalanche. Okay.
We should call this episode A Lesser Man.
Okay.
No, that's no good because Bill Armstrong's coming up soon, and he is not a lesser man. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I told him I made a joke to him the other day because he played, obviously. He scored. Yeah. He scored the game-winning goal in the 1990 Memorial Cup in overtime between Oshawa and Kitchener. Scored. Went to pro hockey. Never played a game in the NHL. Yeah. Played a bunch of games in the American Hockey League. And he's looking good. Like, he looks young, he looks buff, he's pretty strong and stuff. And I said to him, man, you look so good. You look like you still can't play.
His jawline looks like he's going to play Mr. Incredible in the live action film.
Yeah, he looks like Frank Brimzik. That's what he looks like. Anyways, okay, we're getting off the rails here. Okay, Colorado.
We can't record these at night, eh? We both just get...
Yeah, I've had like too many Diet Cokes today. That's part of my problem.
Colorado Avalanche, they get Robert Haig, they get Claude Giroux.
And Arturi Lehkonen. Hot take. They didn't get Claude Giroux.
Pardon me.
They got
I was
Josh
looking at the
Manson.
Florida Panthers.
They got Josh Manson. Yeah, they didn't get Claude Giroux.
No, you're right.
Which leads me to hot take number 2.
Yes, let's hear it.
Arturi Lehkonen will be as good for the Colorado Avalanche as Claude Giroux would have been.
That's why I was thinking Claude Giroux.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned that to me off air.
Yeah.
So I'm getting all...
That's hot take number 2.
So I love that hot take because Arturi Lehkonen, like at a certain point of the playoffs last year for the Montreal Canadiens, Tomas Tatar was benched because coaches just love benching, this incredibly talented, skilled player in the playoffs.
Well, but you bench him, and then when it goes to triple overtime of the series, like a game goes to triple overtime, you put Tomas Tatar out. And you go, okay,
no, he was a healthy scratch.
Oh, yeah.
He was a healthy scratch for the Habs. He was a healthy scratch for Vegas.
Yeah.
And anyways, but part of the reason why he was a healthy scratch, and one of the reasons that I understood as him being a healthy scratch, was the fact that Arturi Lehkonen and Paul Byron made themselves
indispensable.
Indispensable. I was going to say untakeoutable.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's partially because they went through, I think, like something like 7 or 8 games without letting in a power play goal.
Yeah.
And it was Byron and Lehkonen penalty kill 1.
Well, but part of the reason why they didn't let in a power play goal was because they didn't get any penalties called against them. Because Ben Sherratt and Shea Weber were maiming guys.
Sherratt got penalties called against them.
They just weren't calling it. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they don't get Giroux. They get Arturi Lehkonen, which I think is fantastic. They go out. They get Josh Manson for some bite.
Yeah.
On the blue line. And like I said, I think a couple of weeks ago, or maybe even last week, I can't remember now. You can't have too much Curtis McDermott and Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
On your third pair.
You said that in your Substack writing as well.
Okay, maybe I should get more new material. I guess that's the takeaway here.
Yeah. I think you tweeted that too.
I might have. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, great depth move for Colorado on the blue line. And they get Lehkonen, which is, did they get anybody else? I'm trying to think. I feel like they picked somebody else up and I can't remember who it was. Sturm for Nico Sturm for Tyson Jost, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That was
which allowed them, which gave them the cap space. It gave them the cap space because Jost was $2 million, Sturm was like $750, so they gained 1.25 in cap space, and everybody thought they were going to use that to load up and get Giroux, and I think the fix was in on Giroux. To be honest with you, I think he was going to Florida.
Yeah,
and that was it. Yeah. And we'll see. I think Giroux. I would not be the least bit surprised if he signs an extension with Florida before the end of the season. There
was a little bit of a wink towards that.
Yeah. You're a rental until you're not, kind of thing. And I really think that he's going to go there and go, not so bad.
Did somebody in a position of power say that to you, or was that just like a
maybe? Okay.
Maybe, baby. No, I mean, like, this is the thing, right? The Colorado Avalanche, they've been getting better goaltending. So I remember maybe the last time that we talked about them would have been about a month ago. And I was kind of like, I don't know if that's like Stanley Cup goaltending, but they've been getting better than league average goaltending, which is, to your point, kind of what you need. And, you stick a guy like Arturi Lehkonen in there, you put some more bite on the blue line, and not just bite, but like, bite that can play.
Yeah. Right? And let's not forget.
It's two different things.
Let's not forget they're the best team in the league.
Right. Already.
So they're already the best team in the league. So you're not going to go crazy here.
Yeah.
And I don't think that who knows? Like in the grand scheme of things, maybe not getting Claude Giroux, and it could be the best thing that could have ever happened to them. Who knows? But I really do think that Arturi Lehkonen will be able to do close to what Claude Giroux was able to do, if not more. Not more.
But that's the thing, right? Is that he made himself indispensable in the playoffs last year, and and this is not necessarily Claude Giroux's fault. I'm not, I don't hate Claude Giroux, Philadelphia Flyers fans, but
they do. His last, he just left. They do. They hate him now.
They do now. Yeah. His last, great playoff showing was not last year. We're talking like 7 years ago. The Flyers Pittsburgh series.
Okay.
Would be the last time that Claude Giroux looked dominant in the playoffs.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Am I missing
one?
I'll
give that to you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
That's the last one that I remember.
Okay.
So my point is that
and in that series, all you had to do was shoot. All you had to do was shoot. It was like you were shooting on an open net on both sides. It was ridiculous. I've never seen worse goaltending in my life.
I had a weird beer league night.
Since the last time I watched you play.
You've never seen me play.
I know.
I had a weird beer league night where I couldn't stop a beach ball, and the guy on the other side couldn't stop a beach ball, and it was like 9-9 and went into overtime. And I screamed out as the ref was about to drop the puck, "Next shot wins."
Nice. And then you do the Grant Fuhr thing. You just stop everything.
Yeah.
That's what I always liked. They were like, Grant Fuhr is so great.
Yeah.
He'll let in 6 goals, but he won't let in the 7th. That makes him good. I could never figure that, and I could never figure out the one where somebody would say, well, that guy's forgotten more about this than you know. That's not good. That's not good.
I think I've said that about you in hockey. Like, Ken's forgotten more about hockey than...
I've forgotten a lot about hockey. Yeah.
Boy. Well, Anywho. Should we move on to the bees?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
We're done with Colorado?
I think so.
All right.